two,
That's why I
one,
never did anything with my life.
and we're live. Okay. Did you think of a topic?
What the heck? Never!
God damn you, Dondre. All right. Well, I'm just gonna change the title to just chatting then, because
You can't possibly change the title. It's impossible. How can you change something once it started?
you fool, you underestimate my powers.
Heck? So have you ever been to a border town?
A border town like to Mexico?
Well, not to Canada. Yes, to Mexico.
Yeah. Why?
What town was it? Tell me about it.
I don't remember.
The heck? Great story.
What? It was when I was a kid. I don't know. Why? What do you ask?
Just wondering if it's bad or good. Was there drugs involved? Were you a mule? Is that why you're there? Because they don't check babies.
Well,
This is from Ask a Manager blog. This is some funny crap. So a manager decided to prank her employee by pretending she was from Child Protective Service and said that they were going to take away her kids because they were getting reports of abuse and neglect. And she started to cry, and her manager was like, it's me. It's just a prank. So she told her coworker what happened, and it got back to the manager, and she wrote her up for gossiping and taking things so seriously. Her coworkers told her to go to HR and report the manager bringing her up, but she didn't want to vote. The end of my story.
what the hell? All right. So, kind of a late introduction. My name's James. This is the Black Guy. So Black Guy, what topic are we talking about today?
Hello? Hello.
Yes. What do you want?
I'm the leg man.
Oh yeah. Wait. No, I'm the leg man. You're Wheels.
No, I'm the leg man.
You're the cripple here.
What the heck? How am I the cripple? I'm the fastest person in the world.
It's from that one time when you were playing football and Jordan Shannon ran into your knees and your legs turned backwards.
That would be impossible.
Did I tell you about that time when this was back when it was, I think it was in middle school. It was me, Nathan, and a couple other guys. It wasn't a lot.
Barely. If it's breaking in and out badly.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Good.
Can you hear me now?
Good.
Yeah, did I tell you about this in middle school when me, Nathan, and a couple other friends, there was like maybe 8 or 10 of us, we were playing football over at that local field. And did I tell you my foot went up this dude's ass? Did I tell you about that?
It's breaking out very badly.
Holy shit. I can hear you fine. It's probably your side.
What? I can't hear you. If you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
But I can't hear you. So that means what?
That means it's on your side because my internet's working.
You're racist.
Okay, can you hear me yet?
Yeah, I just went out of... Hello?
Yeah. Oh my god. It says the connection's healthy. What does it say anything on your end?
I never learned how to read, but let me check.
Oh god.
How do you know if it says voice connected? How do you know if it's good or bad?
Is it green?
I'm colorblind. What's green? It looks like, is this green? I mean, it looks like it's like pink or something.
Oh shit, it's probably yellow. I don't know. If does it have 3 bars that are full?
Going higher and higher and higher,
yes.
Increasing in length. Yes.
Yes, you fucking what the fuck? Okay, then I don't know what's going on because mine's good. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but you sound like a robot. Hey, I think I want to get these cashmere socks. Don't you think that'd be fun?
I think you need to get Battle.net already.
Ew, I'm never gonna play video games ever in my whole life. Do you hear me?
Shut the fuck up. You need to get Battle.net because the voice.
Never gonna play.
For whatever reason, the voice chat is so much better than Discord. Even though Discord is solely for the purpose of voice chat, it always ends up messing up. So.
Yeah. Hey, I have a question for you.
What?
Why are you into child pornography?
That's slander, and I'm going to sue you.
No, you have to find me first.
Okay, let me finish my story now that you can hear me. So,
I literally can't hear you. I heard, let me finish my story.
What the fuck? What is going on? Okay, hold on. Maybe we should stop and then restart. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, fuck's sake, dude.
Say something. Say something now.
Yes, okay, can you hear me? God damn.
I think something's wrong with your thing.
Something's wrong with your thing. Okay, let's cut it here and we'll go live in a second once we fix it.
Ever. So,
okay,
so
wait. Shut up. Wait, we're live. Okay, no, what were you gonna say?
So how's your Grindr app going?
That's also slander, and I'm gonna sue
you. You'll have to find me first. I never answer lawsuits.
Yeah, dude, I found you on Grindr, and you were like big dick daddy looking for a little boy.
That would be gross.
It was weird, dude. I was like, what the hell, Dodre?
That would be so disturbing.
All right. So now let me tell you my story. So me, Nathan, and a couple other dudes were playing football at the local field. And basically this dude, I was tackling this guy, and the way he landed on my foot, and my foot went up his ass, and he was like, "Oh!" He got up. He's like,
"The heck?"
He's like, "Your foot went up my ass." Oh my god.
That's inappropriate. This is the internet.
I forget what we were talking about. I think you were saying something, and it had something about like a foot in the ass. So I thought the story would be relevant.
No, I have never mentioned anything about putting anything in anyone's butt.
Whoa! Why are you on Grindr then? What the heck?
The heck? I'm not on anything. I may not even be on Facebook anymore. I'm gonna delete it.
You better not. They're collecting your data.
Yes, because I need. Well, you know, someone stole my. Well, I don't know if they stole my identity, but it's on the black market, and yeah, like because I have like a thing that does the identity protection, and it like alerts you when like your information is found on the dark web, whatever the fuck that means. And my information was found on the dark web, and I get all these. You've been approved for like these loans that I've never applied for, credit cards I've never applied. They all just keep coming to my house now. So,
wow.
You know.
So wait, is someone ruining your credit right now?
Oh, it's probably. But there's something I can do because I don't know. Like, I would have to like call. They told me to call the credit bureaus and put like a freeze on my thing so no one can open any more stuff. But I did it because I really don't care.
Dude, you need to get on that. That can actually be really bad.
Well, they're supposed to. They're supposed to like cover me up to like $1 million worth of damage. So
yeah, but you have 2 million. So
what the heck? No, I'm not gonna give. What the heck? Like we're gonna give you. I don't even know how much is a limit. Like for like the biggest limit you can get on a credit card, it can't be a lot. Like I think the most is probably 99,000. I would imagine. I don't think there can be more than that.
Yeah, but like so they're opening these cards in your name. I mean, what if they just collect a whole bunch of debt on them? Like, are you going to be liable or no?
I wouldn't be liable now.
Okay.
I mean, yes, but they would cover it, pay for it and stuff.
That's what they say now. But
what the heck? And then they're like, we're not paying for anything.
yeah, just like these companies, like, we promise to protect your data, and then when everyone's data gets released, they're like, oh well. And then they get a slap on the wrist.
Well, I don't know what to do.
You know what to do. You gotta fucking call the credit bureau and be like, freeze my shit.
Yeah, that's annoying though, because I don't want to be on hold.
Well, just do it. It's not like you're working.
No, I work all the time, all day, all night.
Alrighty. So what else is going on in the world? What's the news?
In Switzerland?
Well, what's going on there?
I don't know. I was thinking about adding. You know, how people have like blue jean jackets. And they have like patches on them and stuff.
Oh, you mean the coolest style ever?
What the heck? Yes. I was thinking about. You know, I have my blue jean jacket. I was thinking about putting some like patches on there, and I was looking through the patches that you can get, and they're pretty dumb. But I saw one that was like that had Lobby Boy. And Lobby Boy, like LOBBY Lobby Boy.
Hmm.
You know, like a lobby boy that's in a lobby.
Okay.
And I think I'm gonna get that one because I watched the Grand Marigold Hotel and I loved that movie. So I think I'm gonna get that patch because all the other ones are I don't even know.
So, okay. Are you gonna get a patch that says "Now swallow"?
What the heck? No, that'd be weird.
You know people used to drink Dr. Pepper at 10, 2, and 4 o'clock?
You making this up?
No, that was their slogan from like, I don't know, the 70s or so. It's like, drink a pepper at 10, 2, and 4.
That's pretty weird. Oh, well, I qualified for bonus. And it's such a small amount that it's not even worth it. It's only $1,500. Wow, my coworker that I got hired, her bonus is a little over $6K.
As it happens
So I
when
want to
you
kill
try.
myself. What the heck? Never, never.
Calm down now.
I don't believe in trying, or executing, or doing anything.
What do you think about vampires? Do you think they're real?
No, because that would be dumb.
What if Vlad the Impaler was actually a vampire?
Of who?
You never heard that, Vlad the Impaler?
I've heard of Count Dracula.
Yeah, that's who Dracula was based off of, Vlad the Impaler.
I'm pretty sure Dracula was based off of Dracula.
No, Dracula was based off of Vlad the Impaler. He was, I don't know what time, maybe like 1100s, 1400s.
The 50s?
Yeah, the 50s. Yeah. He would,
During Diana Ross time?
he was known to be like this crazy. I don't even know what he was. He was in a castle, and then whenever he would kill enemies, he would take captives.
He was probably in Transylvania, was he not?
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, he probably was.
So he would
Do
take.
you know why I know that?
Why you look it up?
No. Did you hear my keyboard typing? I just know so much information. But we can search right now. What's his name? Brad the Impaler?
Brad, you fucking.
What the heck? What did you say his name was?
Vlad, VLAD.
VLAD. Okay.
Brad the.
What the heck? I don't know. He could have been Brad. I don't know the origin of that name.
So he would have stakes set up
Born
in the
1431.
1431.
Died.
Okay.
1476.
So
in Romania. And Transylvania is close to Romania.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he would have stakes put in the ground, and he would have captives put on top of the stakes while they're alive, and just have them slowly be impaled, and they would slowly like slide down the stake, and they would be alive the whole time. And then
his last name is actually Dracula. Is Dracul.
Yeah. And then
See how much information I know?
He would eat his meals while watching those people suffer, and then he would take like pieces of bread, dip it in their blood, and eat it.
Okay, so are you saying you want to take a trip to Romania? Because I'd be down.
I know you have a castle fetish, So I know that's why you want to go.
Yes, let's go to Romania and let's commit a string of murders.
We could, if we take a Europe trip, you know, we could visit Jake, to Romania, go to Sealand. Remember Sealand?
We will never go to Sealand because I'm gonna make it a. I don't know. I'm gonna poison the water around it.
You mean the ocean? What the fuck?
yes. I'm gonna poison the entire ocean.
They're already doing that for you.
Damn it. BP Oil's already doing that. Fuck you, BP.
But
did you hear Matt Lauer is not doing good? He's very lonely.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? You know what the definition of lonely means?
What are you talking about? What?
Matt Lauer. He feels like he can't go out in public, so he just stays at home and he's lonely. You know, after all the assaulting and sexualness, he has become a recluse. So how did you get away with harassing all your female coworkers?
Simple. Murder. They can't tell any secrets if you get rid of them.
You're like, I molested them and then I killed them.
Yeah, you know.
Yo, you're the Taco Bell murderer. Okay, gotcha.
The best way to do it is in broad daylight. Because you know how that saying goes, where like if you want to hide something, put it in plain sight. Same goes with murder. You just do it in front of everyone.
You're not that cool. What the heck? I'm on Mark Cuban's stupid LinkedIn profile. It's like, Mark Cuban, president, Dallas, Texas. Fuck. Oh, God. President. It doesn't have a company name. It just says president. January 2000 through president. President of what?
Future president of the world. After
douche.
He's Trump won't be reelected because he's gonna become president. Mark Cuban.
No, I think he will. What the heck? This is so stupid. Someone has Scarlett Johansson, actress at Marvel Studios, but this clearly is not. Fuck. Look at her. Okay, her profile has courtesy clerk at Walmart, barista at Starbucks, cashier at McDonald's, actress Marvel Studios, 2010 through present. What the fuck is this? Oh God, that's hilarious.
What do you think werewolves are real?
Yes, that's where I draw the thing. Vampires can't be real, but werewolves, oh, that's certainly a possibility. No, werewolves are not real either.
You sure?
Yeah, because if I was a werewolf, I'd know about
it. What?
Exactly.
Like, you're not one. You would clearly be a vampire because you like castles.
Like, that's social economic racism. You damn commie. You're saying that werewolves are too, I don't know, black to own castles? You racist.
What? I said you... Wait, what?
I would not be a vampire. I would be... If I was... if we're living in make-believe land, I'd be the... I don't know what the heck, vampire or werewolf? What are you doing? What is that noise?
What do you mean?
I hear noise. Oh, okay. So this is something interesting. So, God, I was on Redfin and I was looking at houses, Flower Mound, Texas, and I was like, "What the hell?" They have like 1.5 million and above option, so I selected that option, and I was like, "The fuck! I can't believe there's houses that cost that much in freaking Flower Mound, Texas." And so, I decided to, like, once you have the address, so Redfin has every house listed ever. So if it's for sale, if it's not for sale, if it's, you know, whatever, it's still on there. So I look on that. So I go to the 1.5 and above houses, and once you have the address, Flower Mound, Texas is Denton County. So I go to the Denton County Appraisal District website, and you put in the address, and it'll tell you who owns the house. So I did that on a couple of the houses. I'm like, I wonder what these people do. Like, I wonder if they're like executives at like, you know, AT&T or big companies around here. What the fuck do they do? So literally every house that I looked at, the people who own the house, like they own their own business. Like it was like these small ass companies that I'd never fucking heard of in my entire life. That they are like one of them. It was God, I can't remember the name of the company, but they do outdoor like TVs and stuff, and they were in charge of Trump's inauguration. And I was like, I'd never fucking heard of this company before in my entire life. And the guy who started it like 15 some years ago, it was so weird. So it's like, I don't know. Nick worked for a small company, but I've never ever for a small company, so I find it interesting that there are so many successes in companies. But yeah, that was interesting to me that everybody who owns a big ass house, it's because they had started their own business. And yeah,
So I'm on history.com, you know, the History Channel. They have a website. And I'm looking at
Most people assume that our belief in vampires.
fuck! God damn it! Hold on, it's fucking autoplay. So I'm looking at vampire history. So, yeah, vampires in Greek mythology. The story of a young Italian man named Ambrogio and the love of his life, Selena. The story includes many features of mainstream vampire tales such as passion, blood-sucking, and extreme sun sensitivity. According to the myth, Ambrogio fell in love with Selena after visiting the legendary oracle in the temple of Apollo, the sun god. He asked her to marry him, but little did he know that jealous Apollo wanted her for his own. Apollo cursed Ambrogio by causing his skin to burn whenever it was exposed to sunlight. In desperation, Ambrogio turned to Hades, the god of the underworld, and then Artemis, the god of the hunt, for help. After stealing Artemis's silver bow to fulfill a deal made with Hades, Artemis cursed Ambrogio so silver would burn his skin. She later took pity on him, though, and gave him super strength, immortality, and fangs to kill beasts to use their blood to write love poems to Selena. Eventually, the mortal Selena escaped Apollo's grasp and reunited with the immortal Ambrogio. Artemis told Ambrogio he could make Selena immortal by drinking her blood, which would kill her body but make her spirit live on. Their combined blood could then turn anyone who drank it into a vampire.
sounds a little far-fetched to me.
No, if it's in Greek mythology, it's true. So
was ambrosia. And do you know where you can find some of that at?
yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so when are we going to Romania?
What the hell?
I want to go to Romania and bite someone in the neck.
What the fuck?
What the heck? Can you imagine the news over there? They'd be like, an American came here and bit someone in the neck.
Oh, hey, remember that movie, American Werewolf in London?
Yeah, the worst thing you ever watched in the history of the world.
That was a good movie. Y'all fucking jumped at a couple parts that it was hilarious. Oh my gosh. Oh. Yeah, that was a good movie. That and American Werewolf in I think it was Paris. It's good shit.
Boop, 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 boop. What if Michael decides to kill you? How would you escape your house?
I'd escape through the roof.
That's impossible.
No, it's not. I have a shovel, I would just dig my way out from the roof. And I would
Why
go
not dig-
into the second, my upstairs neighbors, and I'd be like, I'm trying to escape. And then I would dig through their roof, and then I'd be out.
Why won't you just Home Alone him? Like, put up trap marbles on the floor, Hot Wheels on the floor.
I don't have any of that, so I can't do that.
You don't have any Hot Wheels or marbles? What kind of freak are you?
Why don't you buy some Hot Wheels stickers and then put the stickers on your car?
What? No, I have to get a resale value for that monster.
That will only increase the value.
I'm gonna sell my Mazda at a premium. So when I'm done with it, I'm gonna sell it for $50,000. You ever buy anything from Etsy?
Yeah. Why?
Oh, because I bought something and my fucking tie still hasn't arrived from Europe again. I bought another one and I don't know what the fuck is the customs problem. I'm like, we can get 10 billion pounds of cocaine in here, but I can't get a tie. Those motherfuckers. Wait,
did you order from that same place that you had trouble with before?
Yes, but the tie was really nice because like I've literally tried to find ties that have like I can't say the word, but it's like heraldry on it, so like crests and coats of arms and stuff like that.
Okay.
But the only company, the only like actual like company that has them are Ralph Lauren, and I know I can get a discount on them, but literally the ties are like $125, and it's like fucking the company that does it on Etsy, they're like $20. So it's like there's no other option but this stupid company. I mean, the stupid online Etsy thing, and I'm not going to pay for like the shipping is like $5, and then the only after that, if I want to get like tracking shipping, it's like $21. I'm like, what the heck? I'm not going to pay $21 for freaking traffic for tracking my shipping. I'd rather never know it's gonna. So it's already been 2 weeks. I'm like, it doesn't take that fucking long to go from freaking London to Texas. Yeah. So basically what I'm saying is let's become mailmen. If we start our own mail company, we'll call it Hairy Legs and the Leg Man.
What the fuck?
And we'll only deliver by foot.
Damn
it. I wanted to wear this tie fucking this week.
Whoa. Calm down. Listen, what's your favorite werewolf or vampire movie?
I don't watch werewolf or vampire movies because I'm not a 13-year-old girl.
Which one's your favorite?
Did I tell you about fucking Six Flags?
How you got salmonella?
Oh, well, no. That funnel cake was fucking delicious, let me tell you. It was the greatest thing ever. And like I'm a plain Betty, so I just get it like a normal freaking funnel cake with just, the cake and the powdered sugar. Like people are walking out of there with like fucking like 3 inches of whipped cream on top and like strawberries and stuff. I was like, the fuck?
Yeah, I mean it's like this. Is it the same price or did you get extra?
No, it was a little bit more. It's a little bit more, but it was like $1 more, so it wasn't even a lot more. But the freaking funnel cake was $10. I was like, the fuck? I remember like in Plano, like our neighbors had this like funnel cake. I don't know, they got like a kit, and I would go over there for breakfast every morning. Funnel cakes, and I think the kit cost like $7. It was like, the fuck? I'm like, $10 for a funnel cake? It was such a ripoff. You know how much the cups were? $25 so I can get free refills. It was like bullshit. But anyway, so you know who I was there with, right?
No.
Oh, I took my little cousin and her friend. They're like in 6th grade.
Oh, you molester.
What the heck? She didn't want to go with her parents. So, she's like, oh, Dondre's hip and cool. I'll see if he can take me. So I went with them, and I didn't know freaking middle school girls talk about boys so much. I remember us in middle school. I don't think we talked about girls, but not like the whole time we were hanging out. I was fucking exhausted by the end of the day. I was like, I can't listen to any more boy talk at all. And then I lost them at one point, and I was literally about to call my mom because I was like, I don't know where they are. And then like I had their cell phones because they were wearing skinny jeans, and like I don't know, in girls the skinny jean pockets aren't like long, so they can't fit their giant phones in there. And I was like, I have their phone, so I can't call them. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm like, are they going to like shut down the park? Like we have to like, I was like, then I'm thinking like, you remember that movie Taken?
Yeah.
So like, I'm going through my mind. Like, I was like, no, they can't be like, people can't kidnap 2 girls from the park. That would be like impossible, right? I'm like, when they like kick and scream, like I don't. So now I'm like panicking. And then I see them like in line for like, I don't know, some kind of the American Grill place they have there. And my panicking, wanting to cry turned into like pure rage. And I was like, I wanted to beat the shit out of them. I was like, you motherfuckers never leave my side again. I was so scared. I'm like, ugh. I'm like, can they have been taken? I'm like, what do I do? Ugh.
Okay, listen. Here's some steps or tips on becoming a werewolf. Various methods for becoming a werewolf have been reported, one of the simplest being the removal of clothing and putting on a belt made of wolf skin, probably as a substitute for the assumption of an entire animal skin. In other cases, the body is rubbed with magic salve, drinking rainwater out of the footprint of the animal in question, or from certain enchanted streams, were also considered effectual modes of accomplishing metamorphosis. The 16th century Swedish writer Olaus Magnus says that the Livonian werewolves were initiated by drinking a cup of specially prepared beer and repeating a set formula. Ralston, in his Songs of the Russian People, gives the form of incantation still familiar in Russia. In Italy, France, and Germany, it was said that a man or woman could turn into a werewolf if he or she, on a certain Wednesday or Friday, slept outside.
Like a certain Wednesday.
A certain Wednesday or Friday, slept outside on a summer night with the full moon shining directly on his or her face. So when do you want to try this?
I don't believe in freaking things.
Yeah, but when do you want to try it?
Never.
Okay. Well,
did you freaking watch Conan's Japan trip yet?
Yeah, I did.
Did you watch the extended version of him and Jordan eating at that Chinese or that Japanese restaurant?
No, but the funniest part was when I think it was Jordan. He was like, "Arigato," and then Conan's like, "Mr. Oribato."
No, you have like the extended one where like you can actually see him getting mad. It's hilarious. Yeah, so they had to cut like a lot of that out. So you have to watch the extended one. It's like it was they live streamed it. Like originally they live streamed that dinner. So like I found it on some random person's site, but it was like actually an hour long. It was freaking hilarious. Like I don't remember. Did they leave You've Gone Loco, your kimono line in? And that was it's like Conan's like, you've gone loco in your kimono. Like it was really fucking hilarious. He's like, you have any other B-list celebrities that you want to like show me? It was really funny. I felt bad for him though. Like, ouch.
What about him thinking the Karate Kid too?
Yes, like that. He didn't code it. I felt that was like kind of mean. He like let him walk himself into that, and I felt that was mean.
Still, that's kind of weird. Like,
what?
I don't know. Well, I mean, I guess you have to get an interest in a country from somewhere, But like for him, because Jordan usually is like more, I don't know, I guess sophisticated. Like it's weird that his interest comes from Karate Kid too.
Well, he was probably when he was little or something, right? I mean, I don't think he was.
No, he was probably like 22 when that came out.
Oh, what the heck? Well, was there internet back then? I don't remember. Could you like Google information? So I guess someone could have told him that that's when it was filmed, and he was like, "Oh yeah," and he became obsessed with Japanese culture. But yeah, you have to watch the actual hour-long dinner they had. It was hilarious. They had to take out. I think they took out a lot of funny stuff, but I don't think they wanted to offend the guy who did the actor who did the thing, and make Jordan look like a psycho because he started to become like crazy. And I was like, "Damn it, Conan!"
So did they continue fighting over like because I remember it got really weird.
Said, I can get to Makio. I can get to Makio. I was like, what the? I was like, is Jordan gone fucking crazy?
It got really weird when they were fighting over the girl who was.
Oh yeah, and he's like, she thinks I'm in charge or something like that.
Yeah,
he's like
what? What are you talking about?
Yeah. It was I'm like, what the heck? So I think Jordan was like pretty upset about that, and yeah, I don't think he's gonna go on any more remotes.
Yeah, they probably just need a break because I mean,
yes, I was like that part did get really weird.
Yeah,
I was like, the hell?
Yeah, when they're traveling together all the time and they work together, yeah, it's probably.
And then, yes, it probably does get very like, but I watched the live Q&A. Like it pissed me off that they didn't do an official live Q&A like they do on all the other ones. It was kind of like, it seemed like it was kind of just like in the hotel room where you're just gonna do it. And Sona was there, and Sona, his assistant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And ironically, she was in Japan at the same time they were shooting, but she was on her honeymoon. And even though she got married.
Yeah. Huh.
But yeah. Oh. So we'll see. I'm curious to what other places he's gonna go, because remember he's cutting his show down to 30 minutes so he can focus on this stuff.
30 minutes. Oh, so that's, are you for sure that's what he's doing?
Yeah, that's what he's doing. And he also said that like when because he's been doing to promote the new 30-minute format and all his new travel stuff, he's been going on this like tour around the US, and he's like the number 3 question he gets is Jordan Slansky like really like that?
Yeah.
And he's like, yes, he's 100% like that.
Yep.
I like, the only thing that I still have a question of, like if I'd go to a Conan show, this is the only thing that when Harrison Ford was there promoting the new Star Wars movie, and Jordan had brought him his like giant Lego.
Yeah.
I need to know if that was real when he like smashed it to pieces. Like
that had to have been fake. There's no way.
You think that was fake? I don't know. The way Conan like Conan legitly laughed like really hard, and I was like, I don't know if that's like a.
Maybe they had like a replica of the Millennium Falcon built, and they swapped it, because man, that'd be
funny as hell if I wasn't Jordan. I mean, if I was, that'd be funny. But if I was Jordan, that'd be another strike against Conan.
Yeah, I mean, if that actually happened, like as much of a fan he is of like the series, like if I was him, I would stop being friends. I mean, I'd still work there, but I would be like, fuck you.
Like, I'm not leaving this job where I come in at noon on Fridays.
Yeah, he probably gets paid a good amount, I'd imagine.
I would imagine he's been there forever. He started as an intern. I would like to know how his intern days were like. I remember I was watching something with Louis C.K., and he was talking about like he used to be a writer on Conan, And like, you know, Conan was like super hella young when he got the late night show. And he was like, Louis said that he had written a joke, and it was like, it was pretty like sexist at the time. And Conan's like, yeah, I don't think this is gonna like, you know, this is gonna work. And he said, and like Louis said, he looked at Conan, he's like, you're a jerk. And so Conan's like, so Conan decided to just like do the joke, you know, anyway. So like he didn't want to like offend anyone. And like no one laughed in the like audience. Like I guess the audience thought it was inappropriate too.
Yeah.
And so, and like Lou's like, oh, I felt bad the whole fucking day. He's like, this is the kind of guy Conan is. I guess he was like a super hella people pleaser when he first got the show.
Yeah. Huh.
You would be little Hitler. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I don't think you'd be nice. I think you're the boss. You'd be the meanest person ever.
Yeah, probably. Like I'd probably have like a rule where if you fail me, I cut off one of your fingers.
What the fuck? Like, you failed me again.
Oh man. There's that.
Hey, can you give me a job at State Farm?
No.
Why?
I don't want you to work there.
Oh, I'm going to work there. I'm gonna work right across from you too.
What the heck? You'll never work there in your life. I'll make sure of it.
What the heck? You're gonna make? How do I get my life's mission? I'm sure you'll never work at my company.
I'm gonna send out a mass email.
Can you do that? I thought companies block people from doing that now.
Yeah, no, we can do that. We can even send because they use Skype Messenger too. You can send a direct message to the CEO. So you can just be like, "Don't hire Tondre."
What the heck? That would be hilarious. We even like the CEO, you're just like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, if I ever quit there, like on my last day, I would send him a message just to see if he replies. I'd be like, "Hey, what's up?"
Hey, you busy? What you doing? What the heck? No, but yeah, a lot of companies stopped that because people were doing that on their last day. They were like sending emails to the entire company. So they like blocked people from doing that.
Yeah, for some reason they haven't done it yet, which I'm surprised they haven't, because people. So at my job, people can give away hours or pick up hours as much as they want, and so they'll send out just mass emails sometimes. So you're supposed to do it only to your team or your department. But sometimes people will slip up and they'll send it to everyone in the entire company. Be like, it'll just say something like hours for Monday available, and it's just like, it's so weird. It's embarrassing because it's like they send it out to everyone, and then it's just weird. It's like, yeah, I'm surprised they haven't blocked that.
That's funny. What the heck? So everyone's hourly there, no one's salaried?
Just in certain departments.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Have you decorated your cubicle?
Not really.
But when I went when I was at Geico, people had like giant flags from their colleges in their cubicle.
Yeah, no. I don't give a fuck about that. Okay.
What the heck? Why don't you have like something fun, like a giant dildo, and see, just put it in your cubicle and see how long it can stay there with people saying anything.
People
and be like, it's whatever I want to do on my own break. It's what I want to do.
What the fuck? But my team's pretty good. It's pretty much a lot like the Office. Like everyone pranks each other. Like the best prank was when I don't know if I'm pretty sure you saw. I showed you a picture of it. I came in and everything on my cubicle was wrapped in wrapping paper. And the chair, the monitors, the desk, everything. It was red and black plaid wrapping paper.
Yes, I thought it was funny. Helping pollute the world with needless paper.
Shut the fuck up. But yeah, people always do like pranks like that. It's pretty fun.
Those aren't pranks. A prank is that causes someone to have a huge inconvenience.
Yeah, that was a huge inconvenience. I had to unwrap everything.
No, I just would have left it like that. I would just cut out the computer screen and the keyboard and just leave everything else.
What the fuck? I did leave it for a bit. Well, not like a long time, but like maybe like 10 minutes. I just like admired it because like every single little thing was wrapped too. Like even the wheels on the chair. It was just like they put a ton of work into it.
I would have never done that.
Yeah,
ever. I would have.
You're boring, Betsy.
What the heck? I would have like shrink wrapped your car. Like that would have been hilarious. You're like, oh, hard day of work. I can't wait to get home. And then your whole fucking car is shrink wrapped like 3 inches or maybe 5 inches deep. That would be hilarious. And then you're like, all right, see you, James. And you're like, that poor clueless bastard.
I'm gonna put that magnet that says "I masturbate" on your car.
Please.
You're just
like
remember that time on Renee's car we put that magnet of a penis. And she drove around. She said people kept honking at me.
Oh god,
that was funny. And then she tried to put it on my car, but then ever since she like as soon as she found it on her car, I was like, okay, she's probably gonna try to put it on mine. So every day before I drove it, I checked my car, and then yeah, I found it one day.
What the heck? I wonder if is she married to that guy yet?
No.
What about her sister? Is she married to that guy yet?
I don't think so.
What the heck?
Hey, no one believes in marriage, okay?
What the heck? No one believes in marriage. Marriage, sucker.
Yeah, dude, it's like a 99% divorce rate.
That's not true. What the heck? 99% divorce rate.
Yeah. When are you getting married, and when are you having kids?
What the hell? I'd never have kids. I would probably adopt. So I would never, ever. I don't think Michelle's with that guy anymore. I'm on her Facebook page, but I don't see anything with him. Not even mentioned.
But don't you want to pass on your genes? Like, don't you want to create a better human?
The diabetes? No. You lunatic.
You're the lunatic. What the fuck?
No, I don't. I don't want to pass on. What is that? Why people have kids? It's fucking pathetic. I think it's very like self-centered. Like my genes are the best. I have to pass them.
Yeah, dude, it's evolution. Like for me,
the fuck.
I would make like the perfect kid. He would probably have superpowers, or she.
Hey, where's the physics guy?
What do you mean?
What was his name? Was his name Ian?
Who are you talking about?
The physics guy, Michelle's boyfriend.
I don't remember. I think it was Chris, actually.
She was dating her cousin?
Shut the fuck up. Oh my god, dude. I'm gonna send her this little clip.
What the heck? I think Chris would like that, though.
What the fuck? Oh my god, dude. Did I tell you about the time we so this is back when we were kids. So when we were kids, my family, we would all, and then so it was my family and some people that lived down the street from us. They had kids and their family. We would all go camping. So Chris, for everyone listening that doesn't know Chris is he's mentally challenged, but you know, he still likes to hang out with us when we were kids and everything. So when we were camping one summer, there was this, so as kids we were like just bored, like, you know, we're just there, the grown-ups are having a fun time, like, you know, they're getting drunk, fishing, you know, all that shit, but for the kids we're bored. So there was this mud pit that was kind of, it was like maybe, I don't know, 50 feet away from the campsite. and this mud pit had just like roots of trees sticking out of it. So it was like just mud, and then you could see like stumps sticking out of it that you could step on. So all of us decided to like just cross the mud pit by stepping on the stumps sticking out of the mud. And then Chris started to follow us. But he had trouble with it, so he ended up getting both of his feet stuck in the mud. Does this story sound familiar? Did I tell you this before?
No.
Okay, so he starts trying to follow us. He gets both his feet stuck in the mud, and this mud is deep. Like, remember when you gave us the wrong directions and we went to that haunted house and it was muddy?
I don't recall that day in question.
Yeah, so the mud was deeper than that. So the mud is up to his, like, it's above his ankles. Like, his feet are absolutely just swallowed up by the mud, and he's trying to pull his feet out, and I don't know why, but it was so funny. He's having trouble. We're like, Chris, just pull your leg out, and he's like trying to pull it out, but the suction is like really got him. So he's like using all his might, and then eventually he gets one foot out, but it's only his foot. Like, his sock and his shoe just got left in the mud. And then he put his bare foot down into the mud. And then he tried putting up his other leg, and same thing. Just his bare foot came out. And it was just, oh my God.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was funny.
And then he died.
Remember?
Yeah, she's not together with him anymore.
Really?
And what's weird is the pictures that he has with some girl. She's also friends with Michelle. Like, and when I look at the pictures, they're tagged a couple of the same pictures. That's weird, man. Well, I guess not so weird. I guess you can kind of date in your circle of friends, I guess.
Remember when we, on Halloween week, we just past Halloween, we went to that haunted house that you mistakenly thought it was another one? And it was, so this haunted house we went to, it was the outside one. And it had just rained here for like 3 weeks straight. So it was muddy as hell.
Oh, it's true. He's in a relationship with someone else.
Okay, chill. We'll talk about this after the stream. No one knows who these people are, okay? Let me tell the story of the haunted house. So we go to this haunted house because Dondre thinks it's this certain place that has really good reviews. But really, it's this shitty small place that has just a bunch of mud. So we're waiting in line to get into the haunted forest, so because again it's outside. And while we're waiting in line, this one African American male comes out of the exit and he just yells, "My Jordans!" Because the whole time everyone's talking about like, oh shit, it's gonna be muddy, your shoes are gonna get ruined. And this dude just comes out and just yells. Oh my God. And yeah, when we went through, shoes were destroyed. Paid $20 to destroy our shoes.
All because of James.
All because of you. You chose the wrong one, you idiot. Oh
you've ruined another.
We were supposed to go to this haunted place that was next to this haunted location here called Goatman Bridge. This haunted house is like right next to it, but yeah, that ended up not happening. Thanks a lot, Dondre.
This is oh my God, I'm so upset. This is what she gets for not giving me a Cornelli.
Shut the fuck up.
Who else life has been ruined today?
Your sisters.
What the heck? That's anti-Semitic.
She's just lucky that this isn't World War II.
Who's Karen Harris?
Okay, don't drop any names. We'll talk about after the stream, please.
Oh, I'm gonna drop as many names as I please.
Can you drink? So I know you drink mainly diet because you're
diabetic. Yes.
Do you drink anything that's made with real sugar?
No, you lunatic.
What happens if you do?
Oh, I become invincible.
Then why wouldn't you drink it back?
Hey, I can't be that anymore.
So what happens if you don't inject yourself with heroin and you drink a bunch of you drink a bunch of soda?
I think heroin's supposed to go into your bloodstream. I put the insulin in my fat. What the heck? And I don't think the cocaine would have. I mean, I think it would take longer for you to get.
Wait, why don't you put it in your? Why don't you inject your head then? If you're supposed to put it in your fat.
What are you talking about?
Get it?
You silly goober.
You're a fathead. Get it?
Oh my god! Did you have one of those growing up? Because those were the dumbest things ever.
What?
The fathead posters?
No, I never understood why they were called fathead. Like they were just normal posters, right?
They were just human-sized posters. The heads weren't really fat.
I was always confused between that and bobbleheads. I was like, these posters don't look anything like bobbleheads. Why are they called fatheads?
You gotta push it to the limit, cause we're in it to win it, Oh yeah, I realize this is where my heart is.
Quiet. Listen.
You know what that's from?
Wait. Do you hear that?
Nope.
That's the sound of the werewolves and vampires coming. They're outside your door because you don't believe in them.
Yeah, vampires and werewolves drive cars because I live right up.
No, they fly and they run real fast. That's how they got there. So,
hey, do you know why Americans eat 3 meals a day?
Why?
Because somewhere in the first half of the 19th century, the word lump seems to have merged with nunchin, a light midday meal. But most people don't eat light lunches. They eat like a big ass lunch, which you're not supposed to do.
Well, we do now, and that's why people are, I don't know. They're like you. Boom! No. Booyah!
No. Let's see. Oh.
So. Yeah.
What if I go spend this Walmart gift card and instead I just give someone only a $5 thing and I write $20 on there?
That would be pretty messed up.
What the heck? No, it'd be the greatest thing ever.
What's it called? Do you remember in middle school? Whenever
San Bernardino, California?
No, in middle school here in Texas. Remember Miss Corondon, the one that always molested you?
Oh, let's see if we can find her. How do you spell Corondon? I think her name was Barbara because she looks like a.
Whenever she would pull you aside, what would she do to you?
What the hell, Barbara Caron? That's. Oh wait, that's Barbara Corcoran. That's Shark Tank lady.
Oh yeah, isn't she the one that's always like, I'm out?
Yes, that's why it's so.
Like never
the names of her are so funny because her sayings are insane. She'll be like, "That presentation was excellent, a little too excellent for my tasting. I'm out." It's like makes no sense why she goes out so many times. I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing, lady?"
What's her net worth?
80 million.
What?
I mean, Mark is worth more than anybody.
Yeah, but like she with 80
Well,
million.
Barbara's like the funniest because she's like when I watch her like talks and stuff, she's like really funny. She's super down to earth. She says that Lori, you know, the QVC person, she's just like so obsessed with her hair.
Lori is hot.
Well, she says she's so obsessed with her hair that it like they have to like stop shooting so they can fix it. She says that she thinks Robert Herjavec is actually gay, and she tells him that he needs to come out and he'll be happy. What else? She thinks, I forgot what she said about Mark. She didn't say anything bad about Mark.
Yeah, she knows she'll get whacked if she does. Mark has
What the heck?
Mark has that kind of power, man.
No, he doesn't.
Like, you just wake up and Dirk Nowitzki's choking you.
No, she can just wake up and he can headbutt and die.
Yeah, right. You can't destroy a giant.
He's so freakishly tall and his head is so freakishly big.
Oh my gosh. All right.
There was a recent episode of Shark Tank. This was like the coolest thing I've ever heard in my life. So basically, this guy, he just got married, and like, you know how people get points on their credit cards and stuff like that. Well, he's like, if a lot of people don't know how to use them, so like, he created an app where you just put in all the information and all the points and stuff you have from all your different cards, and it will calculate like the best way for you to like use those points. And he was like, he got I think like the total cost of his honeymoon would have been like over $10,000, and he said he spent like $20 a night because of like the way that he figured out to use the points. He's like, yeah, I read through all like the information on how to use everything, and he's like, it was like super hella complicated, but he figured out how to like trade your points in and swap it out this way and do this and this and this. And so he created a app that you can put all your information in and it will tell you how to do it. And I was like, well, that is so helpful, because I don't think anyone do you ever use the points from your credit card?
Yeah, eventually when I get a bunch of them like saved up, I can either, you know, apply it to the card, or they just have like some stuff you can buy. Like if there's something that I've been semi needing, I'll just use the points for it.
So what do you buy? What do you use your points for? Cocaine?
The last thing I got was a shredder. It's like I would never, you know, go out of my way to buy a shredder, but since I had the points, I was like, you know, I'll just get it.
A shredder?
Yeah, from the Ninja Turtles.
God, what a waste. What a waste.
Anyways, it's about time we wrapped up the stream. You have any parting words?
Yeah. Anybody remember Ryan Seacrest?
Yeah, is he still doing? Wait, is that American Idol still going on?
Oh, I don't know. I hate American Idol. What the heck? I haven't watched it. Like, the first season was the most amazing season ever.
Yeah, why?
Why? What judging show? What judging show do you like to watch?
None.
None? You don't like any of them? The Voice, America's Talent?
No, all of them. I mean, I don't know. They get old real quick.
X Factor?
No.
What the heck?
Why were you asking about Ryan Seacrest?
I don't know. I just randomly thought about him. Something his girlfriend. I mean, like one of his ex-girlfriends said that was big. Yeah. She said, "Make sure you have him eat pineapple beforehand. It makes it taste better."
Shut the fuck up.
And I was like, "The fuck? You're swallowing Ryan Seacrest stuff? Ew."
What do you mean his stuff?
You know, the stuff that comes from your penis. You have to explain. What the heck?
I don't understand.
I just thought it was like really gross. I was like, ew.
Okay. Well, so your parting words are about Seacrest's ejaculatory semen. My parting words will be, I hope everyone listening has a great day.
Hope your day sucks.
No! Anyways, thanks for listening. Thanks for subscribing. And we'll see you next time.
Full of awful things.